Warning, Cinderella's castle is intended for mature audiences. It contains adult language, humor, stimulated violence, dismemberment, and imagery that some viewers may find frightening. Discretion is advised.
Hey guys, welcome to Very Honest Shenanigans. I am Frank.
I'm Matt, what's up?
And Editor Rod here.
And today, live with our chat, we are reacting to, for the first time ever, Cinderella's Castle from the one, the only, Star Kid! Now, for those of you that don't know, we have reacted to a few Star Kid musicals before. You can find those in a little playlist on our channel. We have seen Twisted, the musical, and we reacted to the guy who doesn't like musicals. Now, as far as my personal experience with Star Kid, I've only seen the stuff we've reacted to thus far. I've only seen, I think, some of the thumbnails for the cast reveals, but other than that, not much from Star Kid. What about you guys? What's your experience with Star Kid?
I guess I'll go next as the person that's like next up on the rung of like knowing. I've seen obviously being in theater around people, I've seen clips of things being shared, especially from a Harry Potter musical. And I've seen things like, you know, Firebringer obviously went like viral for a few minutes, and I saw a couple songs from there. So I knew of Star Kid. I just had never dealt. I don't want to do the work today. Yep, and that's why. So like, I just Twisted and like the guy who didn't like music was like the first time that I actually like sat down and watched the whole thing through. Instead of just like, you know, getting random context from different songs. So it's really nice. And finally, we have our resident expert. Go ahead.
Expert in air quotes. I don't think there's a... I think there may be like one or two that I've missed in its entirety that I haven't watched. That's not including Working Boys and Nightmare Time. I've seen like the first season of Nightmare Time, and then I didn't continue because we were doing this. But for the most part, I've seen them all. I've even gone to see Spies Are Forever, which is so out there that like some people don't know it exists. But we will be checking that one out eventually.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Before we get into it, guys, make sure you go check out Star Kid. Their channel will be linked in the description below. Go check them out. Come back here. They deserve the views. Give them their views. And I want to give a quick shout out to some of the people that have been sticking with us throughout this live stream for this. I want to shout out Sapphic, Michaela, Alpaca, and Mando. Thank you guys
baby.
Thank you guys for sticking out for this long. Really appreciate y'all. And all of you guys have been crushing it, killing it. Just, we cannot really put into words how thankful we are for you guys for getting us to 1K.
We're very honored that you chose 3 idiots to just like continue watching. Just us yap about musicals.
Sapphic, we are serious. Go check them out because there will be people that may see this that have never seen Star Kid before, and they need the hype.
Yes.
Yep.
Always.
Especially if we make it to the YouTube. God, please, to the YouTube front page. Yeah, some people have just never heard of Star Kid, and that is just a genuine shame.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like into really.
And we will continue to do our duty to get it out there and spread the word.
Amen.
All right. Now with that.
3 fun chaps is better. We said it wrong. We're 3 fun chaps today.
True.
3 fun chaps.
3
Amen.
fun chaps.
As this reaction goes, if you're watching this here on YouTube, we will be interacting with chat throughout the time. So if we say things wrong, they might point things out to us as we go. So big thanks to them. But I am ready. This was highly anticipated for me for today because I knew it was coming out today.
I know Matt's ready.
It just so happened that it happened to fall on a live stream today, which was even better for us. So.
Yes. Matt,
and I know absolutely nothing about this. I haven't seen any previews.
I don't know.
I don't know about like the
teasers. I avoided it like the plague. I was like, things popped up on my feed. I was like, nope, out of here. Nope. Skip.
So, I know we're ready. Chat, are you ready for this?
Let's hear it, chat. Spam Cinderellas, baby.
Everyone breathe. Oxygen is important.
Sorry, guys. I want to make sure we are actually safe and good to react to this. Press play for me. we are good. It should be coming through. Chat, if it's too quiet, let us know. We'll raise it up.
Yep, if there's anything that's going on in chat, just let us know. Too quiet, visual's not good, just let us know. We'll get it fixed as soon as possible.
As the story goes, and the secrets in the stone across the moon.
Very nice.
In the halls, the shadows creep. Are they echoes in the keep, or are they ghosts?
Woo. This musical starts off with him already going nuts.
Wait till I get going.
Yeah, we're pausing. You're gonna hate us, but we pause.
That was no.
Turn on captions.
All right.
Okay. So, right off the bat with the high notes, we talked about Jeff and his hitting high notes just effortlessly all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it goes without saying the man is obviously very skilled. Okay.
Especially how difficult it was when he was prone.
Yeah.
Because then his not getting air support as you would when he would just be standing, and he was still hitting those. And I'm
if you lay down straight, you could probably sing it. But if he's like twisted up a little bit, that cuts the airflow from your so your air's traveling from like the gut up when you sing.
Yep.
So by doing that, like he's got to have a full gut of air and pushing that up. And because it's a high note, you have to be pushing the air a lot faster to get that note out, which is difficult, especially if your range sucks like mine.
Plus that diaphragm control.
My range is terrible because I'll be like, oh yeah, I can't hit low notes and I can't hit high notes. So it's like, here I am.
Lung capacity is very important.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'm good.
Let's go.
Ooh, guitar, bring that in. Also love the small pit in the back.
We paused it at the perfect time. Right
right before like this.
And already, Chad had pointed out that the production of this is already leagues above the rest, and I definitely can see it. Look at all this visual effects.
If we notice any of the cats get closer.
It's already got fade transitions.
With shadows dance and play. You gotta buy wonder. You gotta buy wonder. In the realm of fantasy, it's sort of a fantasy.
Every time.
There's Lauren.
For stories that
There's Joey in the back.
And who really loved her?
Oh, the girl.
There's our friend John.
Yeah, John. Shout out to John. On the bottom left.
Dude, just like being able to belt so clearly.
He is so clean when he does it. That's what's nuts. Because we mentioned this before. A lot of time when you're singing, you're like, you might have to lead into a note, especially early on when you're singing. But when you get to this skill level, you just hit it.
Just hit it on.
You just
right on.
hit it. It clearly, we said it 1,000 times, but these guys are obviously very skilled at what they do.
Talented.
Very skilled.
Yes. Way more skilled than I will ever be.
Let's go! There's a castle on a hill, as the story goes. And it watches over us from across the moat.
The mix is definitely a lot better.
There are tales in those walls. Are they true or are they tall? I need to know. I need to know. Comedy or tragedy? Will it ever after happily? You're starting to wonder. Yeah, you're starting to wonder.
This song slaps.
A queen of vanity, a beast in his agony.
Hello, Aerosmith.
Is he outnumbered?
Excuse me.
Will the kingdom shun her? If they let the drawbridge down, maybe we can spy. Just a glimpse of the stockades in their design. Who sits upon a throne? Will they draw a sword from stone to decide? Will they let us inside? There's a castle on a hill, as the story goes. Watches us from its looming tower, and its archers draw their bows across the moat. I fall before the fortress, I worship its sheer size. For the balance it must hide, I need to know. Will I ever know? Will I ever know? Will I ever know?
Does it come out of your bench still a little bit?
A little bit.
Who kind of looks like Ben Stiller in that. I'm sorry.
I don't remember the name of the movie that's on my head, but it's the one where he's like really dressed up, really nice, and he bumps another guy, and the guy's like, "Excuse me,"
Zoolander. Zoolander.
Is it Zoolander?
Yeah,
So.
Zoolander.
Bro. You're excused.
Magnum.
He does.
You'll call me bro.
Don't call me bro.
I need to know. Will I ever know? Will I ever know? Will I ever know? Will I ever know? The bridge! The bridge is coming down! There's a castle on a hill as the story goes. And it watches over us from across the moat. Look upon its structure, yeah. There are tales in those walls. Oh, they're tall, they're tall. I need to know. I need to know. Let's go.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Remarkable.
Hell,
Dang, an
absolutely.
opening number.
That's a
Great way
phenomenal
to start
number.
it.
Yeah, having
'Cause
Jeff
you
start
already
off
have
too.
the intrigue. Because, like, you know, they're talking about that castle on the hill, and then, like, all these other fairy tales that have come from, like, oh, the castle, like, what type of story will unfold? And, like, because obviously for peasants, they wouldn't have access to the castle either. So, like, sorry to mention this, this is my Disney rot coming in. It's like in Frozen when they closed the gates, and then finally they opened up the gates to everybody.
I love how they use a lot of sound effects too to show you stuff that you don't actually have to put on stage, like the bridge opening. They use in the sound effect of the chains and the wheel turning.
The mix is so much better.
Yes. Oh man.
He's not drowned out by the crowd, and it's man.
It
And the shotgun
perfectly
mics are good
supports it.
quality.
Perfectly pillows his voice.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely put that budget to good work. Also, is that Bill I'm seeing in the back? Oh, not Bill. What's his name from the friend?
John.
The friend from
John.
behind John. Is that
Behind John? You mean Joey?
Joey? Yeah. Okay.
Latte latte.
Latte. Amazing.
Thank you, lords, ladies, hey folk of all kind. In all the lands there truly is no greater audience than the one here in Boggs Hollow. Let's hear it, Boggs Hollow.
Boggs Hollow.
Yeah.
Baby.
Rip
Now,
Bill's
do we have
actor.
any wood elves in the crowd tonight?
I miss him already.
No. Any gnomes? My first wife was a gnome. It was a short marriage. I jest. Let's hear it again for our cast of players.
Let's go do the dance.
And for our musical accompaniment tonight, the Whippoorwills.
Yeah.
Shout out to the pit,
Matthias
honestly.
Longfellow on the keys.
Oh, we finally get the names of the guys.
The Whippoor
Wait,
boys
pause
on the
this.
strings.
Chat, do we know if this is the same pit? It's the same musicians from the guy who didn't like musicals. Do they have different pit members?
Yeah, do they recycle the people from the different pits, or do they hire new musicians every time? Because like with 500,000, you can hire a lot of great musicians. Matt was on keys and the guy who didn't like musicals. Yes, dude.
Awesome, yeah.
Great.
Shout out to the penis. Matt.
Yeah, and I was
Okay.
gonna say too, it's not their real names that they're giving for the stage production.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Honestly,
Because I was like, we don't want to dox him.
same pit as Three Hats for the show. Awesome. Yeah, the pit. Shout out to the pit, man. It's not easy. The singing's tough already, but you know, you also have to play, music.
Yep.
Every voice needs an accompaniment. Okay, Matt's back fully. We will.
I am fully back now. I was back, and then I just started. My computer and my phone started playing sounds, and it was like, is something playing in the background? And I'm trying to find. I found it. It's gone.
All right, we're good to continue.
Okay. We are good to continue.
Thank you, Chad. Again, keep telling us about the different details.
Yeah.
We're enjoying this.
Yes,
We're the first song. We're already having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
I know, it's a great time here. If we miss anything, point it out in chat. I have chat off on my second monitor here, so I'll
So
be
do
reading
I. I
that
have
as we
it
go.
down
So
here.
anytime you guys point something out that we missed, I'll make sure to point it out.
No. Any gnomes? My first wife.
Matt, why didn't you raise your hand?
It was a short marriage.
I know you would.
Yes, digest.
I know you do.
Let's hear it again for our cast of players. And for
I may be a little bit more than 24 hours away, but I will come find you.
our musical accompaniment tonight, the Whippoorwills.
And we expect you to,
We have
Alpaca.
Matthias Longfellow on the keys. The Wibbler Boys on the strings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Toothless John on the drums.
Toothless John,
And last but
my
not least,
favorite.
Oh, wait.
Weed Rockhammer of the Dwarven folk.
Men in
on the
Tights.
woodblock.
That's what I was thinking of.
You've seen The Last of Us.
That's awesome. That's look at the
I
detail on the
said,
puppet,
go on
though.
the woodblock, dwarf.
I'll hit
Yeah,
my
Joey.
block when I'm good and ready.
Can we pause that? Look at the detail on this thing. Holy
Such a
shit.
hurry. We of the Mountainkin like to do things in our own
Look at the blinking.
time.
There it is. Tonight,
Pause
He's
it
in
real
a, he's an
quickly.
incredible.
bring
Yeah,
you a
pause,
tale.
pause. Can we pause it
Yeah.
on the puppet?
Yes, please.
I will try my best.
That's okay, dude.
Is that
Because
good
I
enough?
just want to talk about because
said,
the different articulations and the different
Yeah.
ways that the puppet. So
First of all,
obviously, like you think of blinking as a regular human character, like duh, we blink, but for puppet, you have to have a mechanism so that the eyelids move up and down, and then
it'd be
the
like
eyebrows
two
moving
little
up and down.
hooks or levers connected
Yep,
up,
mhm.
and you pull
So
them
that
down
it'll
with your
go up
fingers.
Exactly, and the fact that he's doing it so fluidly,
And
a
that's what it's-
testament to his puppetry as well. Because
Yes,
like,
I was about to say that he's a phenomenal
As,
puppeteer.
as someone who has tried to puppet for something that we're working on, I can't do it. It's I could probably do it if I took some time, but it'll be a while before that gets done. Then
So,
don't you?
so this
do it.
is because I
You
want to.
knew
I
it.
kind of want to show us an example. This is a very basic puppet you get in any store, right? So
Oh,
I have,
I gotta
I have
find the
one
other one,
finger
guys. Give me a
on its
second.
mouth right now, and two over here to move this. In there, he's got like sticks. He's got little levers and stuff. But to make it alive, you have to really constantly move in such a natural way. And obviously, this is nowhere close to the puppetry he is doing.
Mhm.
And you don't
And-
have to be a ventriloquist really to do this. Like I don't think any of the Muppets actors were ventriloquists. They do the same thing.
no, and a very
Hello, buddy.
popular thing was that Jim Henson would regularly do interviews with Rolf or Kermit on his lap. And then people were like, well, wouldn't you be scared like that they would see you? He's like, no, because the frog and the dog are way more interesting than the man with the beard behind them. Once he
Yeah.
starts animating and moving, and the same thing happened here. Like, I saw him. I knew a person was puppeteering him, but as soon as he started animating and talking about, oh, we wood folk, I was like, it's him. He's a dwarf.
The
He's
good
right there.
a sign of a great puppeteer is when the puppet feels like it's alive. In the same
Yes.
way, an animator's animation makes you feel like the character's really there. Same thing here. That's a sign of a phenomenal puppeteer, and he does that very well. So shout out to him.
Shout out to him. And to whoever built the puppet,
Yes,
I wouldn't be surprised if
Chad
it was.
said that it was Nick Lang who makes the puppet.
Nick made the pup. Dang,
Nick Lang makes. Oh,
that's
I gotta
crazy.
learn from Nick Lang.
See,
Y'all
I'm
need
pretty
to
sure
put-
that's airbrushing on the puppet. Use
Yes.
a little airbrush for the detailing, like the dirtied up face. Come on, man, that is insanity. All right.
Yes. So to interact with chat a little bit, the squirrel is cute. If you like the squirrel, there's a series that we're doing on Hour Clock Productions, which is our production channel, where that puppet will take a larger presence in soon.
Oh,
So make sure to
yes.
go check that out. If
Matt
you like
Lang
this puppet,
painted them.
we are working on another project for that involves this puppet. We're hoping to have this filmed soon. We're in pre-production for this one. Woo!
Yes.
So make sure to go check that out. This guy's gonna chill up behind me next to the dinosaur and the traffic cones.
But go ahead.
on the woodblock, dwarf.
I'll hit my block when I'm good and ready. You menfolk are always in such a hurry. We, of the Mountain Kin, like to do things in our own time.
There it is.
Time.
Tonight,
The
we
little-
bring you a tale full of magic, mystery, music, and monsters.
Bring it.
For an age and an age. Now you hit the damn block.
I was ready.
May I begin our story, Master Dwarf?
Not yet. Now.
Thank you. For an age and an age, the House of Ashmore stood proud and strong. And yet, there is no family tree that does not wither, that does not burn. When the flames of ruination swept through the Ashmore clan, they were consumed like so much kindling. The Lady Ashmore was burned at the stake for the crime of witchcraft.
This sounds like me writing a D&D backstory for all of the NPCs we come across.
Sundays at 7.
Sundays at 7. That's all you get.
Visit 7.
That's all good. That's it.
Her husband died of consumption, they say. Not a fortnight after taking a second wife. Curious. The
Shakespeare?
House of Ashmore was left, poetically enough, in ashes. The last
Produce.
flickering cinder was Ella, their only daughter.
The last flickering
whose peasant
cinder was
gossip
Ella.
could be trusted, was driven mad and mangy with grief.
Oh, song time.
I spend my days knee-deep in
Oh,
pit
never mind, I
gas.
lied.
Fuck all do you stink.
'Twas a crime against the gods. This high-born girl stood in the shop covered in filth, suffering the abuse of some lowly butcher.
Your order's ready,
Hi, John.
Stinky. Where's your mother?
I love John's
My
voice
mother
in
is
this.
ash on the winds, thank the gods.
Hey, what's up?
Stepmother, sir, I'll not have it said I squeezed out this creature. Leave the
There
shop,
she
child.
is.
I want to be in it.
Yes, stepmother.
Wait by the cart, Ella. And if those flighty little feet of yours wander off again, I may have to remove them. You do have a bone saw, don't you, Butcher?
That I do, Mum.
She plays such a good villain.
Forgive my stepdaughter, she's a slobbering lunatic. Now I believe you have something for me.
Prepared to your specifications, Mum, but here's the thing about meat. If you don't salt it or chill it, it's gonna go rotten. And I don't mean to question my betters, Mum, but look here. It's furry and foul and full of maggots.
Yes. Wonderful work. You are an artist.
I can't sell you this, Mum. I got a reputation to maintain.
As do I. Which is why I trust this transaction will remain confidential.
But
Confidential.
Mum.
You've taken such care handling my meat. Seems only
Euphemism.
fair I
We are
handle
adults. We are adults.
yours. No. Perhaps you have a plump sausage for me to stuff?
All right, shop's closed. Let's make this quick. My wife will be here any minute.
Oh, it won't take long, will it, you filthy pig?
Oink, 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 oink.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Hey!
In the
Shout out
square,
to
the
John.
townsfolk dared not meet poor Ella's gaze. They had heard the rumors of the mad maid and the hex that hung over her like a mist on the marsh.
Oh, excuse me, milady. Oh, stay away. I don't want to catch what you've got.
I thought she was a princess.
Oh, milady, help a woman in need? Mayhaps I could spare a
Kim
copper or
Whaley.
two. Don't bandy words with a curseling, Margaret. She'll bring us bad luck. Sir Preston, I remember you. You knew my father.
Oh, Godzilla, what's become of you?
I know how I look, how I smell. You think I want this?
They want me to stink. Sweet scents offend them, crinkles their noses. They only have love for grave worms and mold and things that grow in the dark.
Ella, I think it's best we find your mother.
She's not my mother. She's not even
Piano
human.
is really good at setting up the scene.
The piano is great.
Setting the setting for the scene, I should say.
Need you to believe what I'm saying. She's wearing someone else's skin.
The Wendigo.
No. Can't you see it? The seam on the back of her neck.
He is hilarious.
Why can't anyone else see it? Has the world gone mad?
No, just you.
Songs?
Yeah, Joey.
Ella, was she down on her luck? Or did witchcraft hang her head low? The townie folks won't get
That
close,
hit.
her hair matted down.
Okay.
They prefer that she's locked in a home. Fresh as a daisy, mysterious ways. Ever since Mom and Dad left this plane. Stark raven lady, reclusive her days. Was she hearing all that they say?
Oh, that swell, electronic swell.
You're crazy. You know you don't wanna know it. If life is a burden, you know that you've been burnt on shady. Sanity out of the picture, whether you want it or not, or you are cursed crazy. Cinderella, Ella, why she covered in filth? It's the remnants of the house of ash. The guilt she's got, she's overwrought, that paranoid look.
Those moves? Okay. Let's go.
Start raving manic, lock her away.
Destined to join her mother at the stake.
Nice attacks.
Eccentric, completely estranged.
Her stepmother must be a saint or
Cursed crazy, you know you don't wanna know it. When fighting your demons alone, you know you're fucked or faded. Destiny couldn't be sicker, whether you want it or not, or you are.
All right.
crazy.
Pause it. All right, I know we're getting right into her singing, but I have to shout out the fact I love this pop mix into pop rock mix
Yes.
of a song, and that's really cool to see from Star Kid. Also, what would you call it, ensemble supporting voices here?
Yeah, the ensemble.
Ensemble, phenomenal on the attacks. Everyone is tight together.
Absolutely.
It's crystal clear, and singing in the choir, that's not easy. You have to be on the beat, on the meter, for that to work.
Yes, and don't worry, I've already rerounded on
Yeah,
my end,
we
so
usually when we
for
pause, we
everybody.
try to skip back as a start. Don't worry, we
Especially
got
what's
you.
so hard too is the way that sound travels, and especially because we've all been playing music, and I think we've all done marching band, right? Like,
Yes,
like
yes,
Jason
we
did.
have.
Sound travels so far, and that's why when we look at the drum majors, because if we try to match with what we hear, we're gonna be off completely if they're across the field because the way the sound travels. So I love that even though like you have one group of the ensemble on this side and the other group on they're still hitting their cues perfectly.
I have to.
And it might be maybe they have like in-ear monitors to like.
I was about
get
to say,
everything
do you
timed.
think they have click tracks? But I don't see any earpieces. For
Yeah, I was
click
gonna say
track.
I didn't see any earpieces.
So
when we
if
had
that's
any
the case,
close-ups
that's
or anything like
even more impressive. That
impressive, yeah.
Just internally and externally, they're on point. They're on cue. I'm sure because like in marching band, you have what's called a drill, which is where you stand and when in the music. I'm sure there's probably for them something similar. They can count the amount of beats to the next movement, and as long as they're all in sync with that, they'll be fine. Even that itself is hard. This
I
all
think on top of
memorized.
that, like, yeah, and on top of that, I think the movements kind of help with that too. Like, if you match certain movements to certain words, you could be like, oh yes. So like,
Yes.
if I'm falling behind and I know when I do this, like, I'm coming up to this part and I know that I'm supposed to say a certain word on this, but I'm like 5 words behind. I know, I'm 5 words behind.
Yeah, it's like a horn pop, or
or a synth swell, like exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, phenomenal job in the ensemble's part, and we're getting into Cinderella's.
Cinderella.
Whether you want it or not, or you are.
Curse crazy, tattered and mangy.
Woo, yeah.
Shell of my former self.
Oh, you are. Oh, you are.
That whispering singing too. Woo! Put a bend on it, girl. Let's go.
Cinderella, Ella, is she so fucking nuts? That chivalry is all but dead.
Love the slight
A
dubstep.
ghastly sight, but Gaston-lights they skin wearing crooks. Is it too much just to lend her a hand?
Verging on panic, a cat that is strayed. Give it some milk, it'll never tame.
Okay, pause
So
it.
damn dramatic, completely insane.
Okay, so we talked about the ensemble being in sync. We're gonna get to Cinderella in one sec. The ensemble being in sync and having the I'm gonna say it this way: the vibrato in sync. That's tough.
Yep.
Everyone does vibrato differently, so that's really cool to see. And yeah, listen, there's girl. So there's something whenever like a jazz singer or any singer like bends a note, we call that attitude. There's a lot of attitude in the singing, and I'm here for it. I love that. Obviously, a very skilled singer. That goes without saying.
Yeah, blues notes, exactly.
All right.
Fantastic.
Careful, Seth. If you're British, you're showing again.
Okay, posh guy.
Cinderella attitude, absolutely. Bryce is awesome.
Yes.
We love a Cinderella with attitude.
Is it too much just to lend her a hand?
Verging on panic, a cat that is strayed. Give it some milk, it'll never tame. So damn dramatic, completely insane. Look at the town she's left in her wake.
Cursed and crazy. You know you don't wanna know it. Whether it's madness or not, you had a bad beat, baby. You know you're stuck with the stigma. Whether you want it or not, your life is not what you pictured. Bedlam is all that you got when you've been backstabbed lately.
Your bloodline's good.
I can't wait for her to sing higher. I know it's coming at some
Whether you
point
want
in
it
this
or not,
musical.
you are.
Cursed crazy.
Oh.
Please, will no one help me?
Toss her in the river for a bath. That is all the help she deserves.
No, no, please,
Yes.
please, no!
Good
Well,
job.
that's great. Good job.
There's probably a cushion there, a mattress, I'm assuming.
Poor,
Obviously not gonna fall off the stage.
Poor Ella. But hark! What approaches from yonder
see
way,
why.
with banners streaming and horns blaring? I shall tell thee. 'Twas a great procession, with knights and courtiers, all returning from their tour of the northern kingdoms. At its head was the royal carriage, carrying none other than the realm's own charming prince.
Yeah.
I've traveled the
Ah, yes.
world and tasted wine.
Yes,
Oh,
love the Meyer. Let's
and
go.
grapes and honey.
I haven't seen an
But
actual Meyer in
nothing
a long time.
compares to the juice and the
Bardception, a bard within a bard.
hairs of a taste of royal Connie.
So
It's a
someone
sweet song, isn't it,
did
Tally?
point out.
If you say
in
so,
chat.
my prince.
So someone did point this out in chat that if you saw him before, he's wearing gloves because he has to change and it takes forever to put on
Yeah,
his
quick
rings.
change.
That was a good eye, chat.
Quick
Keep
change.
it up.
Of course it is. And can you believe what she called it? Vulgar. She missed the point entirely, Thaddeus. It was a compliment.
Well, perhaps, sir, in the northern kingdoms, singing over the Queen's loins before the entire court is, considered faux pas, sir.
Well, fuck them then. I never wanted to marry that old walrus anyway. To hell with her and her frostbitten cunning.
Sir, you must marry someone. And all the great houses have rejected your proposals, despite my prince's many charms.
Pause 1 second. Does that include Agrabah?
Yeah, did you ask for the princess's hand from Agrabah yet?
Yeah, I mean, listen.
You might get sicked on by a tiger and then get called tiger fucker, but you know.
But as long as you wear steel underwear, you should be fine.
Yep.
It's the damnedest thing. But don't worry, Thaddeus. I'm sure there's someone out there worthy of me. Someone soft and kind, filled with such a beauty inside, she's
If you know, you know.
fit to burst. Wop, wop, wop. Speaking of which, pull over, coachman. I must shit in the river.
Halt! Halt the column! The prince needs a shit!
Can't it wait, sire? Your father's expecting you, and we're so near the castle.
And strain the royal bowels? I think not.
When nature calls, man.
Fuck this cursed life!
Ella emerged from her dip in the river. She was shivering and sopping, and for the first time in a long time, she was...
I'm clean. My skin. I haven't seen it in so long. I'm not a creature of soot and sweat. I'm clean. I'm clean. I'm doomed. Oh, Stepmother will be furious. Goodbye, sweet skin. I must cover thee in filth.
Ella raced to the muddy riverbank, where she came upon the prince with his pants around his ankle.
Oh, pardon me.
That smile.
I've seen a cock. No more trials today, gods. I beg of thee.
Wait, please, just wait. Just a moment.
Oh, I would have so added a water splash sound effect right there.
Get rid of it, little plop.
I'm so sorry, sir.
That'd have been
No
funny.
need to apologize. Wait, please, just wait. Just a moment. There are many regrettable things in life, but a maiden stealing a glance at your member is not amongst them. Especially when the maid is so comely.
What did you call me?
Comely. Radiant. A vision the stars themselves might envy.
So these are the lines you gotta use.
You are too forward, sir. If you'd spoken so rashly in my father's hall, his bannermen would have beaten you bloody.
And where is your father?
Dead.
Good. Then I shall press my luck further and risk a kiss on your lovely hand.
I cannot remember when last I was spoken to so gently. Have you any other compliments to give? Maybe.
I'm just getting the Aladdin vibes all over again.
Oh man.
Next thing we're gonna learn, he's been on
You
for
are
the
so beautiful.
33,
Take off your
man.
clothes. This land is beautiful. Take off your clothes.
Oh, take off your clothes.
Take off your clothes.
Do you like Oreos?
Oh,
Comment
Sapphic.
down below. What do you like Oreos?
Do you like ours? Let us know.
Maybe about my eyes?
They are embers at midnight.
Oh, and my hair?
Ooh, the gods themselves could spin no finer silk. In fact, I have a song I think you might appreciate. Let me fetch my lyre. Thaddeus!
Do you need help wiping, my prince?
No. Well, yes, but later.
Oh, my days. Prince?
No, please, rise, my lovely lady.
Ella of the House Ashmore.
Ashmore. A great and noble house. She's rich, Thaddeus. Not the princess, but not bad either.
Sir, I'm sorry to say, but the Ashmores have fallen on hard times. Their house is in disrepair, to put it delicately.
I don't care if the house needs new shutters and tapestries. I want to know if the carpet matches the drapes. Come, Ella.
In the royal
My
hall.
carriage awaits. Grant me the honor of escorting you home.
I'd much sooner see your home, my prince.
Really?
Yes, take me to your castle, and be quick about it.
Ella, where are you, you wretched child?
Oh, hurry, we must away.
I swear you'll pay for making me...
Worry so. There you are, sweet girl. Come to your mother.
Mother, eh? So you must be the Lady Ashmore.
Wait,
And
can you pause
you
one
are
sec?
charming prince. It seems you've charmed my...
Perfect for him to do it on too. She reminds me a bit of Lucy from I Love Lucy.
Yes, I think she has said that Lucille Ball was like a big inspiration for her growing up.
You could if that's the case, you could definitely tell she's got a lot of that attitude.
stepdaughter is.
Of course I have. I'd wager she's wetter now than when she was bobbing in the river.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get her out of these soaking clothes and... Well, we'll see what happens after that.
I am so overjoyed by what is so clearly true love. But I must intercede on my prince's behalf. You would never know from looking at sweet Ella the severity of her condition.
Oh, fear not, Mum. If it's anything venereal, I've had and beaten it.
Oh.
Jeez.
She doesn't like Oreos. That's the problem right here.
Yeah, honestly.
You like Oreos? No. All right, that's it.
Be gone, fuck!
A lot of them are funny.
If only the gods were so kind. Ella's sickness is one of the mind. She has delusions, you see.
Delusions? Is it contagious?
The world Ella lives in is demented and dangerous. There's no convincing her otherwise. She believes me to be a monster. That I orchestrated the downfall of her house, murdered her dear father.
Frank,
Some may call that an admission. What's up?
read the chat.
We're reading the chat. Hold on. We support women's rights and women's rights. I like how it's totally a drag.
Alpaca,
She
you're
knows that she
wild.
will never be safe from my terrible reach, even from behind castle walls. Poor mad Ella. She is my curse, and I am hers.
Wolf! I dodged a sword thrust there, Thaddeus. Never lay thy cock in a cuckoo's nest.
That's a red versus blue line. Hold on. Hold on, Star Kid. That's a red versus blue in line.
Caboose? Yes. Don't ever stick your dick in crazy. I have no idea what that means. I know.
Caboose, never stick your dick in crazy.
That is a very old phrase. Don't stick your dick in crazy.
Yes, I know.
Let's take it to
Wolf! I dodged a sword thrust there, Thaddeus. Never lay thy cock in a cuckoo's nest.
Words to live by, my prince. But the Ashmore family tree is tall and strong, with many nests that are warm and soft and waiting for a nice woodpecker or a nice swallow.
Gads, Thaddeus, this is one thirsty fucking house.
They need a well.
Sir, you should not keep the
Get them
king
some
waiting.
water.
He's kept me waiting. Oh, just die already, old man.
Ladies.
Wait, pause it real quick. Can you skip back a little bit?
Well, then I'm gonna give them the chance to grab any stills.
Castle walls. Poor mad Ella. She is my curse, and I am hers.
Wolf! I dodged a sword thrust there, Thaddeus.
Just get ready
Never
to
lay thy
pause.
cock in a cuckoo's nest.
Words to live by, my prince. But the Ashmore family tree is tall and strong, with many nests that are warm and soft and waiting for a nice woodpecker or a nice swallow.
Gads, Thaddeus, this is one thirsty fucking house.
Sir, you should not keep the king waiting.
He's kept me waiting. Oh, just die already,
pause.
old man.
Okay. So I was looking at what's on the stage, right? On the bottom, they have like a bunch of like, I guess, little scenery props and stuff there. I thought for a moment they hid the puppet there with the like lampshade looking thing on the left square. I was about to say, I thought I saw someone's face because it went by fast. I was like, that's kind of freaky. Who the hell was that?
Can you imagine they hit the monkey from Twisted on the stage somewhere?
That would be funny. I see like Christmas decorations on that right one, but I doubt that's what they're supposed to be for.
Ladies.
Yes, unhinged flirting is absolutely right.
The offer stands firm. Come calling if you are. You.
I'm sorry, stepmother.
You've spoken enough for one outing. We will discuss this in the privacy of my home. To the court, damn you.
Privacy.
The ancestral home.
The privacy.
Of the Ashmore clan.
I love his acting.
Once bustling with retainers, now stood deserted.
Everyone's just phenomenal.
Decaying.
Yeah, and there's a nice
New lady
echo
of the house
in
has
here,
seen
echo
that.
in here, echo in here, echo in here.
She had many secrets, that woman. The least of which was the poisoning of Ella's father. The others were darker still.
You are a willful child, Ella.
No, stepmother.
And forgetful as of late. What robs the fear from your eyes and replaces it with defiance? Is it this petal soft skin? These ruby lips? Do you take me to be one of your puny pink kind? Your kind who have been laid low by my designs? Well, let me remind you who the master is here, Ella. Let me reacquaint you with your fear.
In live time? Hell yeah!
This was no mere mask from
Nice
a
audio
farce of
trick.
folly. 'Twas a skin suit sewn from the flayed flesh of comely maids and enchanted with
Absolutely.
the darkest of magics. The Lord Ashmore knew not what vile creature he had led into his own hearth and home. And now that beast...
See this puppet?
Troll. Ruled in his stead.
Yes!
Nice.
Scream! I
Very
remember
cool.
when these hills rang with that sweet music. Those great gray days when the sky was ash and the trolls roamed free. Before the fry-stabbed sun rose once more, and the manfolk came with their fire and steel to drag my sisters into the light.
Pause. Great puppetry here too. This is also a difficult form of puppetry. This is a lot bigger set to work with.
And it's full body.
Yeah. Oh, that's on the back of stage. Okay, yeah, but it is full body. Look at the harness she has to wear too, the support on the back ring.
Yep.
Back ring.
Yeah.
Also, I
Yeah,
just
and the
love
teeth,
troll
yes.
mythology.
Yes.
I was gonna pause because they, especially, rest in peace, Maelstrom from Walt Disney World, the ride that was replaced.
Yeah. Rip.
It had a lot of like folklore about trolls and about the mythos behind them, and it's true. Like the story she's saying is basically a lot of the myths that, like, the trolls were here, mankind drove them out, along with a lot of other fey kind and troll kinds, and especially like English folklore and Norse folklore has a lot of these similarities that like kind of overlap between like what kind of creatures these trolls are, and like that's where you get the offshoots of goblins and things like that.
Yeah.
Gosh, great storytelling, especially because my D&D addled brain was like, oh, the mother must be a hag, because the hags also have that ability to like illusion themselves,
right?
And they're known to eat people as well, and have skin suits. But I love a good troll.
I wonder if it's made like out of like a hard paper mache or something. Because I can't imagine it's that heavy. Otherwise, it would be
It has
unworkable.
to. I was gonna say it has to be something super light.
Because you can make a paper mache to the point where it's kind of hard like concrete, but it's light.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that there is like some behind the scenes footage of the puppets being made out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, the texturing is beautiful.
Just last day.
Yeah, nothing like the trolls from Frozen. Nothing. Keep it going.
And the dawn turned them to stone.
That's awesome, Alpaca.
Well, I shall bring ruin to this world, just like I brought ruin to the house of Ashmore.
Remember, Ella, you linger only because it pleases me to watch your bloodline suffer and serve. Well, serve you shall. Twilight approaches and my daughters will soon rise. Ready your meal. I troll up this house while you're at it. Look at these fucking windows. No grease, no grime. How do people live like this?
Well, it's kind of like an Addams Family sort of deal.
I don't like that troll one bit. Give me 6 sturdy dwarves and a warhammer. We'd put an end to her.
Slain many trolls, have you, Master Dwarf?
Well, not trolls per se, but goblins.
Goblins, yes. I've swatted many gnats. Should I try my steel on a dragon? One thing is not the other, my little friend. Alas!
Yes, it does.
Ella was now a servant in her own home. She toiled in the kitchens to feed the trolls repugnant appetites.
Oh, foul troll recipes. Ugh. We had maggot mash last night. Got some leftover toe jam, but no moldy bread. What's this?
Hold up.
A frog!
Frog puppet!
I've never made frog paste before, but it says here it's simple, quick, and serves 4. Step 1.
Hold on one sec.
Smash frog with big...
I know it might be hard to see it on the stream chat, but if any of you have seen this before and know, is that part of the wig or is that the wire for the microphone that's running across the forehead? I just noticed
It looks like that might be the like a part of the bald cat.
Maybe. Oh, that's the mic?
That's the okay. No
Okay.
moldy bread, typical.
Yeah, I know.
I know,
Always when you
right?
need it. You either have too much of the
Always.
dip or not enough of the dippers.
Oh no, that's the cat. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. It looked like the cat.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Okay.
That's Cap.
But just
Bro.
watch,
Simple,
even
quick,
though it's
and-
like off a little bit, how close I got it to her skin tone, that's crazy.
Yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
There's a
We
lot
know the
of
budget. We know what the budget went into.
yeah. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of detail in this. That's crazy. All right.
Serves 4. Step 1. Smash frog with big
Yeah.
fucking rock.
I love the frog already. My favorite
Easy enough?
character, hands down.
Conveniently
very
placed
true.
rock.
All right. Come here, little one.
Store-bought rocks are fine.
I will give you magical wishes.
You sure do hop a lot, don't you? Didn't get you very far, I'm afraid. My stepsisters must have caught you in the swamp. They're dreadful, aren't they?
Nice. Lick me and I'll grant you 4 wishes.
Oh, would you mind terribly looking away while I get on with it?
Yeah, but honestly, it's
How
close enough.
respectful.
So civilized.
Trust
Very
me,
nice.
there are worse things than getting squashed by a rock. This is a mercy, really. You want to be stuck in this house forever with them? I envy you, little hop-a-lot. Yes, it is nice talking
Please just
to
turn
someone.
around so I can stab you in the back. Thank you.
I think about
The
it
frog's
sometimes,
actually an
you know.
assassin.
Giving up.
Is this the origin of TMNT?
assassin.
Me
Teenage
Part of me
Mutant
just-
Ninja Turtles.
wants it to be over. To be with my father again. But another part,
Ooh, banjo? Oh no,
a
electric
deep
guitar.
secret part that speaks in my true mother's
That's that
voice,
southern.
won't let me die.
Ooh, okay, I'm digging it.
Not before they do. I was raised to be appraised, path was paved, dress was made, princess bride to be.
Woo! Sing it, girl.
Wow, 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 wow. And then the day it never came, fitted dude in a suit, now a stepmother for me. Ow, wow, wow, wow. And I know now that I am no lawyer, so I'm leaning on natural law. And if it
Let's go.
wanted
Nice
to
lines.
scale the balance toward my cause,
No break in her
I'd
voice.
Cause I wish you nothing but defeat, and I want nothing for you but the least, and I know you're wishing
Woo!
that
Nice
I
jump.
could be sweet and behave. I wanna step on your grave. I don't know how much maggot soup I can make. A cup of toes, a dash of mold, a half a toad, it needs oregano. There's only so many frogs.
Oh,
a
hold
girl
up.
can take. 100 gnats.
Did we hear that? Did we just hear what she did? That doot, that little very similar to a yodel trick she just did. Rod, did you?
Yeah, she flipped pitches into her head. Like she went from head to falsetto like immediately, and then went back down to her head.
I
Like-
don't. I could be wrong, but I think the way you would do that is you push the air back up. So
Yep, you have it like feel like it's coming up.
Yeah,
through the
like
top
almost
of the
like
head.
it's going back up and through the front.
Yep.
Dang, yeah, it was clean. Hers was super clean, and if you didn't really listen, you would have missed it. It's so like, and she kept going.
Also, dude, that blues guitar.
Yeah, I
blues
love this.
guitar.
Oh yeah, I love the guitar. Good, we're not talking about singing mechanics anymore, so I can speak.
Go ahead, Matt.
No, it's jamming. I don't know. I know it's out of frame, but like, I'm like, I don't know, I'm feeling the drum beat.
And then
I've been
also,
feeling
like,
them on a lot of these songs.
Like like her voice. It's giving Diana Ross. It's giving Whitney Houston. It's giving like power,
I love
diva vibes.
I love
like,
the bluegrass breaks with the
Yes.
banjo or
Yeah,
guitar
the
It's
guitar.
such
I think
an
it's the guitar not plugged in.
Maybe, probably. It's such an interesting flavor to the song.
Well, what I like is because, like, blues is mostly associated with, like, you either have your Chicago blues or you have your, the down south blues, like New Orleans and Texas. And I'm thinking more Louisiana because if you think about it, like, they kind of got, like,
true.
the swamp vibe, especially with the frog, with the trolls and things like that. So just adding kind of, like, that southern like, rasp to it,
It's not-
especially with, like, the...
Not ragtime, right? What's that called?
Not ragtime, but like I said, it's more like
Bluegrass?
blues.
Maybe
kind of like
bluegrass.
blues. Well, because blue.
I'm
Basically,
bad with
rock and roll is
genres.
just blues mixing with country rhythms.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's exactly what this is. It's like it's got that down home blues instrument, but it's got that country drive,
Which
and
is
that's why it's just
really
like, oh.
good for her character too, because she's down to earth, down home. Then it's like a lot of what country music orientates around. All right, I'm good.
Make a cup of toes, a dash of mold, a half
I love this
toad,
part.
it needs oregano. There's
That
only
attitude, that means a
so
nigga.
many frog guts a girl can take. 100 gnats, a pinch of rat, one whole cat. To hell with that. I know I might need a lawyer, 'cause I've been forced to break a few legs.
I know the perfect lawyer for you.
What a
Terrible
frame.
attorney at law.
Afraid to pause on.
That was
Does
a good
anyone
one.
have Gary Goldstein's number to pass across to Cinderella? I'm sure he'd love to take this case.
And if I wanted to sharpen my cleaver on this day, oh, I got names. 'Cause I wish you nothing but defeat, and I want
It's a toe tapper for sure.
least, and I know you're tripping that I might switch and be brave.
That's correct.
I wanna walk all over, lose composure, step on stepmother's godforsaken grave. I don't
Nice.
know how it'll come to be, but I'll see you under my feet, so deep where even hell couldn't reach. Lord, give me reason not to smite these demons.
Gary's over stage right with his hand up a frog's ass.
Just imagine the stage directions. Okay, I'm stage right, hand up frog's ass. Got it. Can we do this take again? Sorry, your hand's not far enough up there.
We could still
Yeah,
see
put it-
your
put it
wrist a little
further-
bit.
Further
Little-
in.
Yeah, further in.
You wanna keep going?
With my father's sword and legion, oh my God, I'ma need you. Help my soul remove these lesions. God, see the treason they brought upon my house. They
Woohoo!
brought upon my
That's
house.
fun. That bend.
I was raised to be appraised, path was paved, dress was made, princess bride to be. Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That run at the end, dude.
That run. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. You're a singer. You're a singer. I see. You're a jazz
She's
singer.
She's singing.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say too is like we went from the doubt, but then like the funk that comes in at the chorus, dude.
It's such
that
a
driving funk line.
There's a lot of great flavor in this song. A lot of great attitude in it. That's a fun one.
Yes. So they just mentioned that I made a reference to something that we haven't released yet, which is true.
Dang gummit, Matt.
I think they filmed BF, just not released it yet. That's that's why I didn't like react as much because like I was like, we wouldn't know
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, by the time we post this,
like,
probably
they know we were gonna. By the time that PV posts this to YouTube, we would have. It's already gonna be out.
Yeah, that's the thing, Saf. It's so clean. That's why we're trying. That's why I'm at least trying to focus on like techniques being used. Because what are you criticizing? Everyone here is so clean, so skilled at the singing, and more importantly, you can tell they're having fun. Even though they're acting, you can tell they're having fun with it. That is something that comes across in any art form.
I have one criticism.
What?
That it's over?
That show was slightly flat. Like, I gotta hate it now. I gotta hate it.
Strip them of their funding.
Well, I was gonna say, like,
all things considered, that is a joke. The notes are spot on.
One thing I will say about singers as well, especially because you know, getting into the singing industry is hard. Getting in to be a singer is so a lot of artists and theater people will focus on like one particular style, maybe one or two, but the fact that like genuinely going from like theater singing and like having like those rhythms down pat, but then going into like this funk, soulful R&B voice, because the thing is they call them like blue notes because it's kind of like these notes in between like pitches that you have to like slide into, and it gives that jazz vocal and that R&B vocal.
Jazz theory, modes, bridges, let's go. So fun.
It's the most bridges. But that's what I love, because like she's so good at hitting those pitches, but then she goes right back into like the theatrical style of singing, like that's Broadway is known for, and it's like she can do both, and that's dang impressive.
It's also, I'm sure, I think we said it already, but the movement is also very important and really speaks a lot to their skill level, because she's not just like standing still most of the time, or even like upright when she's dancing. Sometimes she's bending over, and that imagine it like a hose, it cuts off that airflow.
Yep.
Like to sustain all that, and the quick breaths, you can hear it a little bit, but it does not stop her, does not throw her off tempo. She's right on it. And everyone's like, this is phenomenal.
Sapphic, I agree, especially because I don't know if Matt or Frank have seen Sweeney Todd, but she would make an amazing Mrs. Lovett. From
I've been
put it on the list.
Go.
Oh, look, it's Gary Goldstein.
Free, little hop-a-lot. Sire many tadpoles. I'll heat up that toad.
Right into the snake mouth.
Hear ye, good citizens of the realm. By order of the old king, in a fortnight hence, these castle doors shall open to all maidens both fair and gently born. And from that gathering, our charmed prince shall choose his future queen at this most grand and auspicious ball. Ooh, hey, Thaddeus, wait, you're too far away.
You're probably being
Thaddeus,
invisible.
no, stay there. I'm coming down to you. Hold on. Wait,
Depends on what would be easier for us.
I'm coming down this way. Hold on. Wait, I got it. Whee! Okay. Ooh,
Upside, downside up? Blue coats?
What did the maiden say when she finally reached the ball?
What's that?
Yeah. That's two.
Classic joke.
That is tilt. You're right. Sorry.
Get it? She reached my balls.
Yep.
She's sucking my cock.
Thank
Are
you for the
following me,
explanation.
Thaddeus? Oh, yes, sir. Very amusing. You didn't laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Huh? Fuck you, Thaddeus!
Ella, where are you? Your sister's starved.
If only. Coming, stepmother.
Yes, yes. The peasantry won't stop mewling about it. The prince must have his brood mare. So they gather to frolic and folly. How disgustingly human.
Oh, I think it sounds enchanting. Music and dancing and...
Pause it.
Oh, those boys!
Are they intentionally not like enhancing the demon voices so that we can hear the natural voices?
It's slow in the mix.
That's what I was saying, because like I could hear it a little bit, but I was like, I think it is an intentional choice, but I just wanted to ask to be double sure, because you know it is a
It's
very
highly
good.
likely because I think we were watching one where they did like a distorted voice, and
Yeah,
like when they did the
earlier.
distorted voice, we really couldn't hear in one of their earlier productions.
Yeah, I just
So-
want to mention. Someone did mention this in chat. Angela's natural was it grit in the voice?
Yeah.
Or sharing the voice really helps out and makes it her acting. Sorry, my brain is frying. Her voicing for this troll really take to life. They never do that effect on the sisters. Okay. Rasp,
That's
thank
what
you.
I was gonna-
Rasp was the word I was looking for. Thank you, Seth.
And that's what I was gonna ask, because like the sisters just completely sound normal. So that's interesting. That's an interesting choice. I like that.
Okay. Notice the voice Lorraine uses here in another musical. Okay, we'll keep an eye for that.
People shitting in the same privy shafts. It's gonna stink so good. I heard the castle has a garden. I heard there's a bridge wide enough for 6 cars.
Oh, they even have blinking on these. Dang.
And no one would be able to pass without answering me these riddles. 3.
Right to now. What was that about riddles?
It's very slight on her voice.
Riddles per se. More like conversation starters.
No, I've seen her at night scribbling riddles in her diary.
We call them pickup lines here, lady.
Hey, I did
You
not
like
pull us up
Oreos?
from nothing. Put this roof over your head, this rotten food on your table, for you to collect tolls under a bridge like your goat-eating cousins. There will be no riddling in this house. It is beneath us, as all bridges shall be.
Sorry, Mom. Ransilda will never be a proper lady. A ball's no place for her.
Oh, what? And you think you'd be welcome, Putris? What do you think the prince would do if you came lumbering onto the dance floor?
Oh, okay, so you can riddle and I can't?
Very true, Miguel.
The humans like their women soft and shapely.
And don't underestimate the importance of body language.
Like Ella.
Oh, Ella gets everything. She's making me self-conscious. Leave her alone, you bully. I ought to pop your head like a zit. Yeah. Can we, Mom? Can we just kill her?
No! Unlike you two, Ella has her uses. The Ashmore family is a noble house. There are appearances we must maintain. I did just receive a letter from the Lord Griswald. He's sending his 2 whelps to the prince's ball, and we've been petitioned to play host.
The Griswold girls are coming here?
Gilmore
Haven't seen
Girls?
Sweet Justine or vivacious little Lucy since those summers at Honeyhold.
Mom, Ella knows we don't have any friends and she's rubbing it in.
Stop upsetting your sisters! Yes, the Griswold bitches are coming here. And you,
Pause it.
Ella, are gonna throw them off our scent.
The Griswold family Christmas tree.
Yep,
Sorry,
that's
I had
what
to
was
make
thinking.
the
Like,
reference
National
once.
Lampoon was in my head the entire time, dude. Oh, thank goodness. I was like,
No.
I wanted to pause, but I was like, I don't think this is smart enough to like pause it just to say something like that.
We're stuck under a truck. Burn my rubber. Burn my dust and eat my rubber. Dad, it's burn my rubber and eat my dust. Whatever, Russell.
That means cleaning this shithole from top to bottom. Removing every trace of troll infestation. The gunk, the grime, the cobwebs.
No! Not my cobwebs! I'm collecting those! And I suppose I'll have to clean myself as well, to aid in the deception, of course.
I suppose.
I'll do my hair and my cheeks.
And your fine dresses? You'll be needing those from the attic.
Okay, so I lose all my cobwebs, and she gets to dress as slutty as she wants? I hate this family! No one understands me!
Today. Sorry.
Teenagers,
If you get it, you get it.
Oh.
Well, Ella, what are you waiting for?
Troll song? Let's go.
And you can start by wiping that stupid grin off your face.
Yes,
More
Stepmother.
electric? Alright,
I will.
electronic music.
A lot of synth in this, which is cool.
Yeah.
When I was 4, I'd lay in bed and paint a picture in my mind. Then the next day, I take a pen and make it mine.
Yeah.
And through the years, the canvas might have weathered away. But the paint, it still hasn't dried. I've been thinking about this day as long as I remember. And I've been dreaming about how I can make it last. And if I close my eyes, I can see the best in front of me,
I love how the drums are a driving force in this.
A burning ember. This day will last forever.
When the day
Oh,
finally
nice
arrived,
rise
the
symbol.
house was sparkling, and Ella's heart thumped so loudly she could scarce hear the rapping at the door.
Ladies Justine and Lucinda Griswold, the House Ashmore is honored to receive you.
The ladies Griswold are honored to receive your warm welcome.
Yes, we're all honored. Now sidestep the tedious formalities and kiss me!
Egads, this can't be our Ella. I remember a gawky creature all knees and elbows, not this flower in full bloom.
Gods be damned. They gave you the figure I prayed for.
Lucy, the gods don't err. Same old Lucy, despite father's best efforts.
Well, you must be weary from the road. Let me take your bags to your rooms.
Take our bags?
Heavens, girl, leave them for the servants.
Oh, the servants are... Well, I relieved them so that they might rest and we might reacquaint ourselves away from prying eyes.
Ugh, fucking servants.
Am
They'll
I
sell
right?
your secrets for a copper every time.
And yet, Ella shows them kindness. She's as beautiful inside as she is out. Lucy, I fear we've come this way in vain. The prince will take one look at Ella and we will seem plain as cabbage.
Well, the prince can toss his full salad for all I care. Let us leave the proposals and politicking for the morrow. Today, let us be girls again. I want to sing and be silly and run barefoot through the glen.
Oh my god, no, wait.
There can be boys nearby.
Exactly.
Hold on.
It's like we never...
Sorry, did anyone else just get Milan 2 vibes?
I want to be like other
The
girls.
girls.
Climb up a tree like other
Other
girls.
girls
Just to be free like other girls.
Get to be. I'm sorry.
Moana, make way.
Oh. I'm sorry, it's in my head.
Also, if she's cabbage, dude, compared to if she's cabbage, I'm the cabbage salesman from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, no, but people like him, so we're even
Yeah.
further back.
True.
Like cabbages.
What are those frogs that they sucked on in order to heal from that sickness? Where would ever each of those?
Look about this.
Shall we round the maple? No, blind man's bluff.
Can't reminiscing be something more than sweet.
And do you remember our secret language? Of course.
If I close my eyes, I can see the past.
nice harmony.
Yeah, beautiful. Right into it too.
This day will last forever. How tomorrow's not coming now. I'll laugh as much as my heart allows. We're making up for lost time. If only, no, nothing's gonna happen next. 'Cause this right here's as good as it gets. The stars are all in a line.
Woo! Yeah, okay.
I've been thinking about this day is long.
Nice. Clean. Clean. Thinking about
harmonies
you.
and the modulation.
Thinking about.
Oh,
God.
when it modulated to
Also,
the key.
great electronic break.
Yes.
Phenomenal
Oh my
electronic
God.
break, great harmonies, great composing. This
The
is
percussion is right on the freaking pulse, dude.
they're right.
It's
They're on the front. I like how this song does have more. Not that there's more percussion, but the percussion is more present.
it's driving it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
driving the
for it.
entire song. Shout out to the drummer, man.
Also, just like from vibes of the song, dude, this song is adorable.
It
I
is
love
really
this
fun.
song.
It's very fun.
It's
So every song in this is so fun. This is
yes, that's the word. Yeah, it's
granted
fun.
my Star Kids is obviously a lot limited my experience, but
This is a
such
lot.
different flavor in this.
Yep.
Fun, light, cheery. I'm sure it might get dark at some point or darker at some point, but
Yeah.
man, God.
I'm going back to the electronic break, by the way. I don't care. You
Yes,
guys
please.
can't stop.
Yeah, no,
Go ahead.
I'm fine.
I've been thinking about,
I didn't go back far enough.
this day is long.
That's fine. I don't mind hearing the harmony a few times.
All my life. I've been dreaming about how I can make it last. If only, if I close my eyes, I can see the best in front of me, an endless light of burning
Good
ember.
jump.
This day will last. Oh, it'll last.
Bring it home. Bring it home. Come on. There it is. The resolve. The resolve at the end of that. Phenomenal.
Also, pause it real quickly, just because another song that it reminded me of. Perfect frame to stop it. I was also getting Skylar Sister vibes from that. Just I know it's the triple harmony, the three women, and like, but more than that, just because like even the overall vibe of just like they felt like sisters in the song. Like like a beat hasn't passed, they're still like really close, and that's why I was like, you see that dynamic.
Not only do the
And-
characters have great chemistry, but the actors have great chemistry on stage.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes, without a doubt. Now, speaking of Skylar sisters, me and Rod were talking about Hamilton about one day, and I asked him, like, if you were in charge of casting us three in Hamilton, where would we put? Frank, guess what he gave you?
What?
He made you Peggy.
If
Is
we
that
were
the
gonna
one that
be the male
gets shot?
Skylar Sisters, yeah,
No.
it's like
That's the third Skylar sister.
Thanks, I guess. Beautiful shot right there, too.
The day was as perfect as she had dreamed. And as the sun began to set,
Such a
Ella and her two
treasure.
dearest friends found themselves in the Wilderwood, beneath the branches of an old oak.
These woods are enchanting. Do you visit them often, Ella?
Every chance I get. This clearing was my mother's favorite. She was drawn to this old oak. I am too.
All right, hold on one sec.
Then it's the perfect spot for our picnic.
Can we give a
Hey,
shout out?
boo-boo.
Can we just give a shout out to the props department and the scenery guys here? Simplistic, but you get the exact vibe. And you get the exact atmosphere you're looking for.
100%.
Done so well. So well.
Even some Broadway shows have troubles with like the background and the scenery. Sometimes it's just too much. Like,
yeah, like, this is just enough.
And sometimes it's not enough. Where you're like,
exactly,
looking, like, is this supposed to be something?
So that's what I was saying. Like, you can go in either direction. Like, granted, sometimes if you like go in the other direction, you could argue like, oh, it's minimalist, and that's always the argument some people use for like low budget shows. Like, oh, they were trying to, they obviously wanted to focus on the acting, and whether you want to use that as an excuse or not. And sometimes I do see. Because there was a very good minimalist show of Oklahoma. I think it was in 2019, but it was very well done. But the same thing to the opposite direction. Sometimes it's just too garish, and you're just very.
You get distracted from the actual performance.
Exactly. You can't focus on the performance exactly. But this, like Frank was saying, the vibe. It tells you exactly what it needs to be. You can appreciate the details in it, but you're not distracted from the main actress.
Yeah.
And
Also, shout out to the light crew, the stage crew, too. Light cues are really tight on this performance. Really tight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really good.
You get a shout out. You get a shout out. You get a shout out.
Look under your chair. It's a shout out. Yes, it is stunning.
I'm hungry for gossip. Tell us, Ella, have you kissed?
Of course she hasn't. Ella's a good girl.
Always
I'm
give Jeff
not.
his flowers.
I'm
Don't
rather
worry.
wicked. I've kissed plenty.
In your dreams, maybe.
It counts. I haven't kissed.
Good for you, Matt.
I have seen a cock.
Chicken.
Not I! Oh, spare no detail, Ella. Tell us, was it a steadfast little sentry or was he asleep at his post? I didn't get that good a look. He was shitting in the river at the time.
Oh, how romantic.
Do you love him, Ella? Well, he was quite handsome, but he was also quite stupid.
Well, they all are, darling.
How rich is he? Should I go wading in the shit river?
Keep your claws off of Ella's stupid man, you awful girl.
She's not awful. She's wonderful. You both are. Forgive me.
Oh, Ella, what's wrong?
I didn't mean it about wading in the shit river. A boy will never come between us. It was a jest.
Well, sometimes you jest too much.
No, it wasn't that. It's just... I haven't been this happy since...
The facial
I suppose it all
expressions.
started here.
Ever since the Fire Nation attacked.
In these woods.
Damn it, Run.
These woods, the Fire Nation attacked my mother.
Yeah.
That's basically just Katara's backstory. Oh.
It's where they found my mother. She'd laid a dead infant here amongst these roots. A stillborn, she was no murderer. They spied her dancing naked between 5 great fires. And the shadows danced with her. Witchcraft, they called it. And not even my father's good name could save her. The peasants dragged her into the square
That anger.
and burned her at the stake as I watched.
Oh, Ella.
It was not long after my father grew ill.
Say no more. Those unlucky days are over.
No, they'd only just begun.
Yeah, I was about to point that
Mustn't say
out.
more
Tears
for
in her
your
eyes,
sake.
too.
Lest her evil eye be drawn to you too.
What do you mean? Whose evil eye?
Are you in trouble, dear one?
True.
I can't.
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Ella, you are our friend.
Our sister.
Yes, tell us the sky is red and we'll believe it.
My stepmother, she's not what she seems. She's beguiled the world with dark magic. She killed my father and the servants, she ate them. Her and her spawn, my ugly stepsisters, they belong under a bridge somewhere, not in my father's hall. My mother's bed. They're monsters, I tell you, they're trolls. I knew I smelled something rotten from the moment we arrived.
Exactly. Acting is phenomenal.
You believe me?
Oh, my dear. Our bastard brother hunts trolls.
Yes. We are all too familiar with their carrion stench. Oh, then perhaps after the ball, you might smuggle me away back to Honeyhold? After the ball? Are you mad?
At nightfall, the trolls will wander free. We'll leave straightway before the sun sets.
They're gonna die, aren't they?
Thank you both. Oh, the gods are good. Yes, they delivered us here to save you.
Did they? Or did they deliver you to me on a silver platter? And what's this I have here? A crab fork.
Knew it!
Stand up, Justine. I want to clear shot of that tummy. I don't want to damage that hide any more than I have to.
Justine, run. Get away from this place. I won't leave you. Ella! Stepmother, please have mercy.
Stop! Why? I gifted you this happy day, and now it's time to turn out the light.
Lucy?
You'll see her in hell, Justine.
You monster!
Pause it real quick. Are we about to get really messed up where they're gonna use the skins of her friends for the stepsisters?
Probably. Also, called it. Also, acting is crazy in this one.
That mood shift, not just the music, but just the quiver in her voice and the way that she was saying the lines.
And
like
the pianist bringing out the ambience to
that's what I'm saying.
enforce
Like
that.
it wasn't distracting, it enhanced her words and it just made her even more believable. And it's like,
I mean, as someone did point out, they are the same actors, so very possible.
you collected around the same time I did.
And they're dead.
Goodbye.
Wow, I really like these two characters. And they're dead.
It's like they're polities.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
With a tanner's blade,
Yeah, exactly.
the wicked stepmother flayed Ella's poor friends like common game.
Yep. You're right,
And
Rod.
with magics both ancient and foul, she stitched 2 more suits of human skin.
Piltress!
Yeah.
Ransilda! I have your dresses for the ball!
Mom, they're beautiful.
Where do my arms go? Not there! Ransilda, if you tear this, it will be the end of you. It's too tight! No, you're
Exactly
too
too
fat.
much.
Now suck in your gut. Suck it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Come out and give your mother a twirl.
Oh, yeah! Look at me! I look fucking sexy!
I think mine's on backwards. And what are the tits doing all the way up here?
Don't touch those.
You gotta shake your hips like this. Yeah.
I would have
Things
laughed
like
if
a
they made
nice
the double
swinging
suit for them and then moved the eyes like slightly
Stop.
off.
Okay? Close your legs. Close them. Stand up straight. Stick your chest out. Good. Good. Now purse your lips like this, like a duck. Uncross your fucking eyes. Straight. Okay. That's not bad. It's rather good, I think.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna want a piece of this. Mama's hungry for some man jam.
Shut up!
Our foolish prince has sown the seeds of his own demise. His knights in Bowman.
And don't underestimate the importance of body language.
All right, we've been giving the banger warning from chat.
Oh, banger warning.
Uncross
Okay.
your fucking eyes! Straight. Okay. That's not bad.
What isn't there a
Good,
banger
I
warning?
think.
Yeah. Everyone's
That's
gonna
true.
want a piece of this. Mama's hungry for some man jam.
Shut up! Our foolish prince has sown the seeds of his own demise. His knights in Bowman will serve him little when we outflank them in the bedchamber. Come,
Was not ready for that. Let's go.
the ball awaits.
I skin my suits. I fillet my fish.
The fillet fish.
Sing it.
Don't forget my roots. I just plucked them out of the shaft. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And isn't it a bitch? I look good in this. My facade won't let me.
Yeah, growl, girl. Talk to me. Damn.
That my soul is inside out.
What you see's not what you get. A booty trap for other boys. One look there.
Dating apps?
Come running. Who knew something hot could be slumming? I'm up on top, you're under the bed. You wanted a dime, but you'll be destroyed.
My statue's got you stuck. This flesh has got you fucked.
And I hear you're rich.
I look good in this. My facade won't let me
Yeah.
down.
My truth is skin deep and ugly.
No one notices that my soul is disavowed. I'm good to play the part until I break your heart. No.
Another break.
Tits back, shoulders out, eyes plucked. Your band stitched up, lips bent, knees pumped, toes jammed. Girl, you know
Oh, that
I'm stitched
wink.
up.
I saw
I'll try
that.
it on. I'll take it for a spin. Don't worry, doll. The fix is in. Where do I end? And my body begins. 'Cause everyone knows that beauty's within. I look good in this. My facade.
Ooh, that modulation. Hell yeah.
My facade. No one notices. My facade. No one notices. My facade. I look good in this. My facade's a wicked gown.
No, Wicked's a different show.
I will ruin this till it all comes crashing down. I'm gonna play the part until I break your heart.
I'm afraid I made an awful mess when I was skinning your companions. Take what's
How's
left
it?
of them and put it in the ground.
Do you like the song? I look
Pause.
Shut
good.
up! We say
Yep, pause. Okay, we got something.
Okay.
Were they voguing? That was another woman. Best Bridge is coming. This is why we love Angela. You've seen the two extremes. Honestly, okay. So this is what I was thinking the entire time. For this song. This is something that Disney has lost recently. And they used to be so good at this. A villain song that is fun
Yes.
and shows the true villain's colors.
Yes.
Not only that, but also, oh man, it's
What?
like emphasis on the fun.
What an
You hate to love them.
attitude.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, my favorite Disney villain song is the one from Wish.
The bridge is crazy. Man,
I can't say that with a serious face.
I was about to say, Matt, congratulations. If that were actually true, you would be the only person on Earth with that opinion. And how unique is that?
Yeah, since Mother Knows Best is probably the last one, I would think. That was fun.
Honestly,
Mother
dude.
Knows Best.
I love the way the choreo mirrors the previous song. Yeah, you're right. With the oh my god, I didn't even think about that. You're right. Subconsciously, I must have picked up
Yes.
on that.
I like how it's slow, reverb. It's a song that takes its time because they're in power right now. That is so good.
Michaela, I think
I
Tangled
believe
and Princess and the
Princess-
Frog came out at the same time. Yeah,
I believe they
Princess
were
and
around
the
the same
Frog
time, but
came-
I think Princess and the Frog
the
came
Frog
a
came
little bit
first.
before.
Yep, because Tangled was after it.
Yeah, Princess and the Frog was the last 2D animated before Tangled, right? It was Tangled the next 3D that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Princess and the Frog, and they were like that was Disney's big return to 2D, but it didn't make enough money for many reasons. But then Tangled came out, and everybody fell in love with Tangled, and Disney, being Disney and working on extremes and trying to make a profit, was like, "Oh, 2D no make money, 3D make money, do 3D no 2D."
I also loved it. Like, I'm not much of a dancer or choreographer, but the
When they were in the
when they
line.
twirl and spin like the cup ride or the mug cup. ride,
Yes.
that would the attitude within the dance itself is freaking crazy.
The also
Yeah.
like the intentional
like-
movement of like they because of course they were trying to go for like wild movements and be like, yeah, we're wild and proud, but like they're also very graceful in the way they did it and very deliberate.
Yeah, so they should hire Jeff. True. The one
Friends on
They
the other
never do
side of
that. They
five-
like
five-
writing
five- five-
terrible songs.
Michaela, I don't know if I can agree with you on that just because I do love the villain song, but going down the bayou is just such a bop in my mind.
When I'm human, as I hope to be,
No, that's
on
a
a
great one,
boy's horse
too.
so hot and strong, like everyone's going down to me. That's such a fun
yeah,
song
but-
to sing.
Especially when with the fireflies when Ray's taking them to Mama Odie's with his
Down
family. We're
in
gonna
the
take you all
bayou.
the way down. We're gonna take you there. We're gonna take you there.
down
Taking
in
you
the
all the way.
bayou. That little
Way
like
on down the
bayou. Yeah. Also, I love dark songs, right? And this is just a fun, dark, like gritty song. Sorry, I'm looking this way. I should be looking this way, but man, it's a lot of fun. And like people pointed out, Angela has a perfect voice for this because of that natural rasp. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. And the growl a little bit too, and some of the
growls.
I love when a villain. Sorry, dude. About
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. But I just like you can tell they're eating up every word and they believe everything that they're saying.
Yeah.
Like they just relishing in being evil, and that's what I really like. Sorry that Wicked started this trend, but it's kind of like oh, but the bad guy's not really bad. They have like something that made them bad. And I just miss when a villain is just a villain. Like, they're just terrible because they're terrible. They're like scum, but they relish in being that.
And Saf, the flip on Beauty is Within is such a crazy line in itself. Because they're ugly on the inside and it's flopped around. Oh, that's such a cool flip of that. I did notice that, but I was like, is this like the one song we just didn't pause a lot in because we were actually
we were just feeling it. I was just here feeling it.
Also, Alpaca, I wish I could have been there to hear that.
Oh, I can
Especially
imagine
with that specific joke.
I can imagine these girls were super excited about this. This is a fun role. Playing the villain's often fun to begin with, but the type of music they get to sing, and I like how when they're moving, they're not. It's not quite what's his name from Men in Black, the guy that plays the alien being taken over, but like they're in new skin, so they're like a little more rough with their movements.
Yep.
It's a great detail to add in there.
Yep. Because they're not quite used to their skin suits yet.
Exactly.
But yes, oh my gosh, yeah. Angela's just oh my gosh, dude.
Eating
I'm gonna
this
look at like
performance.
Smosh in a different light. Just because I'm just like gonna look at Angela and be like, "You're so talented," and then you just didn't know when 9/11 was that one time, but I forgive you for that.
God.
It
All right.
knew. It knew.
It knew. It was ready.
I'm afraid I made an awful mess when I was skinning your companions. Take what's left of them and put it in the ground.
Do you like the song?
Bass.
Shut up! We sang
Perfect.
it once, and we sing it once a day, not twice.
We sing it
Once a day.
Ella did as she was bid, dragging the poor Griswald girls into the dark of the wood, to a mother's clearing, beneath the old oak. Fate drew her there, or perhaps something stronger.
Her mother's alive.
Justine. Lucy. I'm so sorry.
So this next song is the end of Act 1.
What's happening?
The earth quaked. Something stirred from its ageless slumber beneath that old oak. Something Ella's mother had failed to rouse with the many prayers and offerings.
Kim
For it
Jong-un's
was not
coming?
witchcraft that the Lady Ashmore practiced, but
Wonder who it is.
mysteries that honored the goddess of all that is green and good.
Ooh, okay, hi. Who?
When the
New
innocent
character,
blood of
who
Lucy
dis?
and Justine seeped into the soil, it trickled down to the goddess, scorching her like burning pitch. Her all-seeing eyes fluttered open, and the fairy queen of sweet dreams awakened once more.
Just go crazy for
Open your eyes, daughter of fire.
The light. It burns.
Kim. Nice. Echo and
Yes.
reverb.
Let it burn away the last of your tears.
Yes.
What are you?
I am Faye. I
Yeah.
am God. I am Mother.
Are you Phaedra?
Give me your name.
Goddess of love and light?
Phaedra.
What's your name?
I know not this name, and I know a great many things.
Her statue stands in every church beside the 9 good gods.
Gods are not good nor evil. They simply are, and they are beyond your judgment.
Forgive me.
I have seen many gods rise and fall, all of them false. More lies from the race of men.
Please, no more. I have suffered so much. And now you take the comfort of my faith? Be gone, spirits! Be gone!
It was you who summoned me with the blood of the innocent and the righteous fury in your heart. 'Twas the beacon that guided me from my prison in the realm.
Hold up.
Now,
Audio trick.
I
To make that kind of effect, I don't know if they can do it live. I know you could do it in pre-recorded, but you reverse the audio. So when she speaks forward and you reverse it back quick, you get that little like that little like demonic or whatever effect. That's cool.
Yep.
If it's done in real time, shout out to whoever's doing the sound, the mixing. Yeah,
As we
it
continue
is
our
eerie.
shout out series. Everyone gets a shout out.
You know what? Shout out to that audience member right in front. I don't know who you are, but
Shout out to the audience member seated in seat 6C.
Woo!
Or C6, depending
You
on
know
how
who
it
you
is.
are.
Yeah, exactly.
tell me your sweet dreams, child of ash. I will see them come true. What is thy desire?
My desire? I
$1 million.
want only for the world to be a good and kind place.
You would lie to a god. Your pretty words are chains. Cast them aside and tell me, what is thy desire?
She's probably gonna get monkey pawed.
Revenge!
And revenge you shall have.
How?
I give unto thee these gifts.
Gun,
Use them.
knife.
Deliver our fire to those who have forgotten us. First,
Yes,
a knight,
acting is
to
insane.
do thy bidding and slay thine enemies.
I have seen what passes for a knight in this kingdom. There is no man I would trust.
Not a man, my lady.
Jeff.
The frog! The frog knight!
He's come back.
But a knight nonetheless.
Pause.
Hell
You're
yeah.
a frog.
Indeed.
Oh my god, dude. Chrono Trigger vibes. Chrono Trigger activated with the knight, frog knight. Oh my gosh, y'all. Especially if y'all haven't played Chrono Trigger, play Chrono Trigger. It is one of the best RPGs ever made with a great time mechanic. I rant over. Begin, my gentlemanly frog puppet.
And the finest blade in all the swamp. They call me Sir Hopalot. I have no lands, no lily pads to my name. I have nothing save this sword and my heart. And both are yours, my lady.
Sir Hopalot, you're the very frog I saved from the kitchen.
And taught me what true kindness was. It was that day I swore myself to your service. Now the magic of this fine fairy has granted me this form and a squire to aid me in my quest. Where are you, Crumb?
Joey.
Is anyone else getting Rizzo and Gonzo vibes?
Here I am.
Yes.
Crumb, take a knee before your sovereign.
Oh.
Forgive him, my lady. He is as green as summer.
He's a cute little mouse.
Yes, but don't hold that against him, my lady. Under my tutelage, he will one day fight with the skill of a frog.
Hold on.
You're right, sir. She's very pretty.
In the frog's puppet, do you think we can hop to it right quick?
Hop to it real quick.
I didn't mean it, but I meant it. Okay. I love the design of this puppet. More specifically, the function where the hand is not the frog's hand, it is John's hand. But it's seamless into the puppet, so it looks like it's the puppet's hand. That's a really cool and fun detail.
Plus frog mustache. I never thought I'd love to see a frog with a mustache,
Crumb.
but now I need it.
Yeah. I know.
Crumb is life, okay? If anything bad happens to Crumb, we fight, we riot.
Let me see. Like, is that what Chad said? Yep.
Yeah. Summer.
He's a cute little mouse.
Yes, but don't hold that against him, my lady. Under my tutelage, he will one day fight with the skill of a frog.
Hell
You're right, sir. She's very pretty.
Pretty?
Voice
Insolent
acting this is
boy.
really good.
A newt is pretty. Our
The
lady
accent.
is the sun itself. Let any who say otherwise meet the killing end of my blade. You hear that? Are there any squirrels or badgers out there who dares test the metal of mine oath? Step forth and die. Ha! Ha! Have at me!
Yeah, that won't be necessary, Sir Knight.
Of course, my lady.
These noble companions will escort you to the prince's ball. I'm
True, Saf. True.
not in those humble rags.
Be nice to animals.
Take my hand and come with me.
Joan of Arc. Let's go.
Beyond space, beyond time, to the end of all things.
The black and white.
Lady Ashmore danced
Okay.
all alone at night in the thick of wild.
Puppet?
The background actors, you see that? That's cool.
Lady Ashmore burned.
Nice. Nice.
That guitar makes me think of like the Mambo number 5 for some reason.
At the stake in time for her clan to find her treasure. The flames of ruination take their hold of every soul and every throne. of Ashmore, no exception. Oh, a story so old.
Bring it up. Come on.
It's
I'm ready.
nothing but bones. It all turns to ash and ash and dust to dust, and there's nothing left but a vengeful lust.
The mix on that. Get out of here.
Great build.
Get out of
Great
here.
build.
Not
Stuff.
only is
Great
the
build
build great, but it doesn't, like, she's not screaming out that note. And you could tell by her mouth that she's really reaching, or she's not really reaching, sorry. She's really pushing that note louder than it actually came out on the mix. That is phenomenal work. It works so well for that build, like I said. Also, the background actors, I love that little echoey effect that they do. I was kind of near effect or something, but yeah, the show's sound is insane in this one.
Yep.
I almost feel bad that we're going to be reacting to some of their older ones first. Because now I know where they end up.
Yeah, after this.
Honestly, that's just a testament to the talent, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, Disney. Well, I keep throwing Disney under the bus. I let me throw another company under the bus because this is very
No,
important.
throw them under the bus. Keep going. Throw them under the bus.
No.
It's fine.
This time I'll give Disney a rest. Warner Brothers
Okay. Yeah.
seems to think that if you throw enough money at a movie, that it will be a successful movie.
Yeah. Why
But
why
we've
wouldn't
proven
it
time
be?
and time again, especially because
Take my money.
The Looney Tunes movie that just came out, doing amazing. It wasn't even marketed at all, but through word of mouth because it's a testament to great 2D animation.
Yeah.
People are watching it, but it wasn't the most expensive movie. But they think like, oh, what's gonna save us if we put like billions of dollars into Superman,
Yeah.
billions of dollars into like.
Let me put half of a country's
Harry Potter.
GED into a freaking production that sucks. Meanwhile, what
Yeah,
did
and
this-
then like shelf and like there was wasn't it like a Batman movie?
Yeah.
I forgot which one it was. Batgirl.
Batgirl,
And it was like the most highly anticipated movie, and the trailers were like great, and then they were like, nah.
Oh, okay. So there was a concept for Batman Beyond. Because they were
I think
going
that
to
was
make like a movie in the same style as like Spider-Verse, which would have blown everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Like especially the concept art and everything I saw. I was like, dude, it's ready. And they're like, nah.
Just these
Pass.
these major studios just making these dumbass decisions with money. I don't understand. Like, go on YouTube. How many times does a fan come out with something or redo the exact same thing a team of like 50 animators did in years in like 2 days, and it comes out so much better and way under budget? And these Star Kid got what was it, $500,000 for this? 700 grand, something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
Way under what
Let's consult the chat.
another normal production would be. Chat, remind us, how much did this fundraise?
Enough to get it produced in a good fashion.
Yeah.
I think you could have
and
given
that
Star.
sing-off would go on forever.
I think you could have given Star Kid like a piece of lint and 2 buttons, and they still would have made a really good production.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't even have to look good. If the story is good, if the sound is good, if the music is good, the acting is good, it can still work. I mean, look at this. It's very simple, the background, but it gives just enough detail.
Yep.
Yeah, too bad Frank will never write a good enough story, man.
The guy who didn't like musicals was no, exactly.
No,
Thank
yeah.
you, Savik. The guy who didn't like it, so good.
Exactly. And that had great writing in it. And
Thank you, Mandalorian. About 530K for the ads.
530K for this.
Yeah.
And you're all spending billions on crap. Come on now.
Step up your game.
Step up your game, studios.
Oh, we got an exact number from Alpaca. 529,230.
It all turns to ash and ash and dust to dust, and there's nothing left but a vengeful lust. Hopes are dashed and dreams are lost.
yourself floating on tides of nothingness. For in this place, at the end of time, that is all that remains, save one flickering mote.
What is that? That is the last bit of light in this eternal dark. From it I shall craft your final gift. Trappings
This
of
blowtorch.
starlight.
Whoa.
I forge you these three gifts. You forge me these three gifts. For your just intention. For my just intention. Against your opposition. Against my opposition. Use them wisely? Hardly. The house of Ashmore rises once again. It rises once again.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
how this ends?
Give me those drums. Let's go.
That all depends if you turn them all to ash and ash and dust to dust. Eternity loves and laughs at its destruction, but God will see that your enemies rise. And for your final gift, I grant thee starlight. The last bit of light
I just got
in eternal
chills.
dark.
Same.
All things return and all things will start. The dying ever of the flame of life. I shall craft this starlight. Forgive
Oh, that one gave me chills.
Shit.
pardon those I am meant to. I shall craft this starlight. Forgive or forget them. Am I broken? Too late to avenge.
Shadow, who got chills just now? Come on. Be honest.
Ash and ash and dust to dust, and it all returns to whence it's from. Hopes are dead and dashed and dreams are lost, but the gods still know who's blood to run. Ash, ash, dust to dust, Cinderella must to the prince's ball we go.
Castle on a hill.
I shall craft this
Surprise day, huh?
Cinderella trust to radiate and glow. Oh, I shall craft thee starlight. I shall wrap thee in these cinders, Elle. You shall be as radiant and terrible as I.
Lady Ashmore dance
Yeah, Jazz.
on a night
Solid.
in the midst of wild.
Solid.
Magic.
Hell yeah. That's the first Star Kid song. Now, none of them were bad. Just hear me out. That was the first one to give me chills. And this is probably the first play that I don't think any of these songs will be cut from a playlist that I would make. Fuck. You know what gave me chills, though? Not only the song, but the lighting coming in. I give you starlight and the slow fade onto the... Damn.
Also, just the eerie choir, like eerie in a good way. Was like, I shall craft you starlight, and it just kept building and building to Ella just getting her confidence to like sing the chorus and like, oh, man, yeah,
man. The writing in this is so good. It is so good.
And I've heard this song like 20 times by Mandalorian. I get it.
Yeah,
I
Packer.
get why you've heard it like 20 times.
Packer, yes, the lighting is an unsung hero. Absolutely, 100%.
Kim wasn't even at full power, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Sapphic,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Don't
She
worry, I
was-
know.
She could go. She could go further.
We know.
She could go further.
This is
Because she was way too comfortable singing that, and I was like,
yeah. So when I describe music kind of like a dome, and there's things within that dome, right? I know for a fact she's not at the top of that dome yet. And I don't mean in like high notes. I mean power. I know she's holding it. Something it's not unique to marching bands like DCI, but I use that comparison because it's very prevalent and very upfront. Is you can hear when they do like their quick sharp swells, you can tell when they can go more and more. It's kind of like you can almost hear them like, oh, I know you can go further than that. And that her with that singing, hell yeah, I know. I know she could belt it out more than that. And Rod said you can hear her comfortable. I just cannot wait to hear her or not as comfortable, uncomfortable, because that's gonna be the real oomph, and that's gotta feel so freaking good.
Because it's not even like maybe comfortable was the wrong word, or like it was like you could tell like maybe not even hold back. We'll say comfortable just for now. Just when I say this, like it wouldn't be like uncomfortable if she was like going full force. But sometimes you can just tell when a singer is giving it 100% their all. Like you can even see like the fibers of their being just like push out everything that they have. And she was just too calm and too elegant. I was like, there's more there.
On this power scale, I got to like 75 right now. I'm gonna wait on 100. You'll see when that happens. God, the skill, the talent is insane.
She's constraining for eeriness. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's an effect.
So focused.
It's an effect. It's not even her skill. It's an effect.
It's kind of
crazy.
Like storytelling wise too. It's like this is a goddess who could completely change everything, but she's holding back her power to give these 3 gifts to Ella so that she can make her own.
And it's only Act 1. The entire dome of the dome over the entire play hasn't even reached its peak yet. But you can kind of feel the walls growing and growing a bit.
Yep.
Oh man, we lost Matt.
We lost Matt.
Hey there, Honest Fam. If you enjoyed the chaos and fun today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild adventures.
Remember, if you let us shenan once, we'll shenan again. So stick around for more last and unexpected twists.
Got any ideas for our next shenanigan? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep it honest and keep it fun.
Goodbye.